Greetings everyone! I am Anthony Buganan and I will be introducing the Group 1 with our presentation towards the definition, history, basic operations, and the components of a computer. A computer is an electronic machine that consists of wires, transistors, circuits, instructions, and data that can transmit, store, and manipulate information. For the first generation, we have one in 1937. The first electronic digital computer, namely the Atanasoff Berry computer, was built by Dr. John Vincent Atanasoff and Clifford Berry, which was the first programmable electronic general-purpose computer that was able to solve a target class of numerical problems through reprogramming. In 1943, an electronic computer named the Colossus was built for the military. In the same year, the electronic numerical integrator and computer, or ENIAC, was also built.
Good day. I am Romeo C. Cobreta Jr. and I will be continuing the history of computers. For the second generation, the first computer for commercial use was introduced to the public in 1951, the Universal Automatic Computer, or UNIVAC 1. In 1953, the International Business Machine or IBM 650 and 700 series computers made an impact in the technological world. Now lastly, for the third generation and the birth of modern technology, we have the Microsoft Disk Operating System or MS-DOS released in 1980. In the following year, IBM introduced the personal computer or PC for home and office use. 30 years later, in 1984, Apple revealed the Macintosh computer with its icon-driven interface. Then in 1985 was the birth of the Windows OS, starting with Windows 1, but gained commercial success with Windows 3 in 1990.
Good day, I'm Bashibasan Empua from DCIT 1B, and I will discuss the basic computer operations, mainly composed of input, storage, process, and output operations. Firstly, we have the input operation, in which the computer receives information from the user. A user can enter information using input devices such as webcam, keyboard, mouse, scanner, and joystick. Next, we have the storage operation, in which the given information stored in a computer using different devices such as the primary memory of a computer, the random access memory or RAM, or the secondary memory such as the hard disk drives or HDD and solid state drives or SSD. There are also external devices, storage that can be used to transfer files from one computer unit to another, such as the floppy disk, CDs, DVDs, and USB flash drives.
And to the third one, we have the processing operation, which is considered the basic computing operation. It executes the instructions and controls the storage data along with the input or output devices attached to the computer. This includes devices such as the CPU, memory, and the motherboard.
Lastly, we have the output operation. This represents the result from the operations of the CPU. The result may be in hard or soft form like form in monitor, printer, headphone, or speaker.
Good day, I'm Eunice Jane Rosal from BSIT 1B, and here today I'm going to discuss the components of a computer, mainly the hardware and the software. First, let's talk about hardware. These components refers to any part that is tangible. The major hardware components of a computer system are the processors, main memory, secondary memory, buses, input and output devices, slots, and ports. Internal devices that connects to the motherboard includes CPU, disk drives, memory modules, and the power supply unit, while some of the external peripherals that connect to the motherboard include keyboard, monitor, mouse, and printers. After the hardware, we have the software, which refers to the instructions, programs, data, and protocols which run on the hardware. The software is written on computer languages such as Visual Basic, C or C++, and Java. Examples of software includes antivirus, database, device drivers, emails, games, internet browsers, operating system, and more.
Hello everyone, I'm Susa Angelia A. Claridad, and I'm going to discuss the two major categories under the software components. A computer software can be divided into two, with the first being called the system software. The system software is also commonly known as the operating system or OS. The system manages the software and devices inside the computer. Three popular operating systems for traditional computers include Windows, macOS, and Linux. For mobile phones and tablets, the popular operating systems include Android OS, iPhone OS, Windows Phone OS, and Firefox OS.
On the other hand, the category under the software component is called the application software. This type of software is designed for end users. It is meant to perform a specialized assignment and output useful information. Some examples include Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, internet browsers such as Google Chrome and Firefox, and multimedia platforms such as VLC Media Player.
There are two more classifications under application software. First is a general purpose application software, which is a collection of application software that comes in a package. A typical suite includes software for word processing, presentations, graphic design, and spreadsheets. Examples include Microsoft Office, OpenOffice, iWork, and Dreamweaver.
Special purpose application software is a type of software that is created to execute one specific task.
Examples include Adobe Photoshop, CorelDRAW, and AutoCAD. So that's all for the video presentation of Book 1, which is about the definition, history, basic operations, and the components of a computer. Thank you!